That Nike has now gotten involved in the trolling of Angel Reese as they have decided to put a billboard in Chicago right down the road from where Angel Reese plays.
This is one of the billboards, bro. So as y'all can see, it's not one, but it's two damn billboards in downtown Chicago.
Angel Reese is furious her fans are crashing out, and it is absolutely glorious to watch why, because towering above the streets of Chicago, the so-called Kingdom of Angel Reese is a massive billboard featuring none other than Caitlin Clark. That's right, Clark's face is beaming down on Reese's home turf, and her fans are treating it like a national crisis. You'd think their queen just got evicted from her palace.
Wait, they finna put a Caitlin Clark billboard in Angel Reese City. And I'll be damned, they did. Oh, they super did. They got not one billboard, but two billboards right next to each other.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Social media is flooded with their outrage. They're calling it disrespectful, disgusting, and every other word they can think of that starts with, but here's the truth, that billboard is exactly where it belongs. Billboards don't go up for players who miss layups and talk more than they hoop. They go up for superstars, game changers, like Caitlin Clark. And Chicago just sent a message. We know who the real star is, and guess what? According to Basketball Reference, Clark is the most visited player webpage. Even in Illinois, you heard that right, even Reese team's home state is more interested in CLCL than in Reese.
And it's hilarious because it's my understanding now, she keeps telling us, Angel Reese keeps telling us that it's not just Caitlin Clark, that she's part of this brigade of women's basketball players that are leading all these new viewers into the WNBA. And I think it's these ratings right here that prove the biggest point.
Now, of course, Reese's fans are scrambling. They're trying to convince anyone who will listen that this is some kind of insult, that it's unfair to their face of the league. But let's get one thing straight. This is business. Brands want the face that moves the needle, not the player who racks up bricks like she's working construction. And the reality is Caitlin Clark is the future. Angel Reese is just background noise.
Here we have the Chicago Sky social media page, everybody. I believe this is their Facebook account. You see, they want to type in the mix of caps and lowercase to act like you're mocking somebody, right? So let's read this together. I know you Angel Reese fans also, y'all don't have that much intelligence and y'all got her GPA. So let's read out loud together, shall we, everybody? But why did the Chicago Sky hate the Fever? They play too hard. They talk too much.
This is more statistical data that proves no. Nobody's tuning in to see Angel.
Clark isn't just popular because she's good. She's popular because she's changed the entire perception of women's basketball. People tune in for her. Kids are imitating her logo shots. Adults who never watched a WNBA game are now marking their calendars for Fever games. Meanwhile, Reese's fans are stuck reminiscing about that one tournament run in college where she got carried by her team to a national championship. Because there's not much.
You think about the business and the long-term effects of the WNBA and how do we continue to make this a viable league and keep these fans around that you have? You got to think long-term. And in terms of longevity, Caitlin Clark provides that right now. She is a buzzword. She is trending globally, not nationally, globally. Regardless of what team you play for, whether you're a fan, everyone's talking about.
Took her luggage and went over to LA. And yesterday was her introductory press conference where she said something that was true in nature. But again, this is the WNBA. And no matter how true, no matter how factual something may be, it doesn't matter. We deal in feelings. We don't deal with facts, but we deal with feelings.
And what's Angel doing while Clark is out here shaping the future? She's busy doing TikTok dances and showing up at every event that will have her cloud chasing. Might get you likes, but it doesn't get you anything else.
Is it about this young core, that young group that stands out to you?
I think their versatility. If you go down the line, Cam I think Cam is a defensive player of the year, just waiting to brew. Rakia's an all-star. Ray Burrell's a tremendous talent, and I think that she could be one of the best two-way guards in the league. So when you look at the versatility, everyone can shoot. They can play multiple positions. They can guard multiple positions, and they're all competitors. They want to win. They want to get better. They want to be great.
Let's be honest for a second. That billboard didn't go up by accident. Caitlin Clark earned every pixel of that giant display in the heart of Chicago. While Angel Reese's fans are out here acting like someone burned her jersey in the streak, Caitlin was busy doing what she's always done, rewriting the history books. She's been filling arenas, shattering records, and inspiring the next generation of hoopers. You don't get a billboard because you talk the loudest, you get it because you play the best.
Days out of 7 days, I would much rather pick De'Erica Hamby and Cameron Brink over Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. That's just me. That's just the fact of the matter.
And that's what Reese's fan base can't handle. They know it deep down. They know the truth hurts. Their queen is out here missing layups, while Caitlin is hitting logo 3S and making defenders look like traffic cones. But here's the part that's really got them in shambles. You put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark side by side in Chicago, or anywhere really, and Clark's star is still the one that shines the brightest every time Clark plays in Chicago. The arena is sold out and more than half the fans in attendance root for the Fever. Because while Reese is busy getting ejected from games and posting cryptic tweets, Caitlin is letting her game do all the talking. She's leading, she's winning. And she's becoming the face of the league. That's why she's on that billboard. That's why brands are lining up to work with her. That's why every city, yes, even Angel's sole home turf, is embracing Caitlin.
Did kind of make me sad because as bad as she is at layups, and she is bad, I'm going to go over percentages in a second, I don't like to see someone's confidence completely destroyed like that. It's not, what we don't set out to do that in sports. We set out to say, hey, you need to do this better. Or, I don't set out to do that. But it's just a fact. She is, it's more than a fact. She is not good. I was looking at her stats. I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on shots less than 5 feet away, which is bad.
But just when you thought the meltdown was over, Reese's fans found something new to cry about this time. It wasn't just the billboard, it was Kelsey Plum who had them foaming at the mouth. That's right, Plum, two-time WNBA champion, Olympian certified baller, and someone who actually wins, dropped a simple take saying the Sparks have the best front court in the league. And you would have thought she declared war on Chicago the way Reese's fans lost their minds.
Measurably better at basketball than Angel Reese. I think we all know this. Again, Caitlin Clark is, the huge A-list star, the Harrison Ford, back when Harrison Ford had that 20-year stretch of nothing but #1 movies. Domination, Star Wars, Indiana, historic domination. Caitlin Clark. You're seeing it right here.
Hollywood Boulevard. So it's one in Cali as well. Wow. Kayla Clark is taking over the United States.
I keep waiting for the star power. I keep waiting for the supposed mainstream appeal of Angel Reese to draw flies to this incredibly stale turd. Hell, at this point, my expectations are so low, I'm just looking for Unrivaled to show signs of life. I'm just looking for minor improvements, small improvements like ratings going from nothing to almost nothing. But this damn secondary dump, they can't even give me.
Apparently in their world, saying anything that doesn't put Angel Reese on a pedestal is an attack, because in their minds, having Reese on your roster automatically makes you the best team in the league. Forget skill, forget records. If Angel's there, that's all you need. Right, wrong, Reese's fans live in this alternate reality where her presence alone guarantees rings. But last time I checked, her team missed the playoffs. Not only that, but their record actually got worse after Reese joined.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor,
it's incredible, honestly, and I feel very fortunate and lucky to come here to stay in the Midwest. And this is the franchise in all of women's sports. I say, no matter what sport it is, they're certainly investing they see the type of crowds we get. They see the excitement we're generating, not only in the state of Indiana, but all across the country. And I think the next few years are going to be amazing for this franchise, and will continue to be for hopefully 10 plus years. And hopefully we win a few championships, but they're investing to help us be really good. So, just putting all the right pieces together and doing it on the floor to, return that favor to them. But I'm just really thankful to be here and thankful to, all of Pacers Sport and Entertainment, the Simon family, and then obviously Kelly.
But of course, facts don't matter to these people. When Kelsey Plum spoke the truth, they called it shade. No, that's not shade. That's reality. The Sparks have built a powerhouse front court. They've got size, skill, and actual production. Reese's team on the other hand, a whole lot of talking, not a lot of winning. But Reese's fans don't want to hear that. They'd rather plug their ears and chant double, double machine like it's a spell that's going to turn bricks into baskets. Here's the thing, Kelsey Plum didn't say anything about Reese personally. She just gave credit where it's due. But when you're insecure about your favorite player's performance, everything feels like a threat. That's the real reason they're so defensive. Because deep down they know that if Reese was truly that girl, if she was really on Caitlin Clark's level, they...
No, I just come out here and try to, play basketball in a way that people love watching, in a way that is going to make my team successful. And the records and whatever, or the stats, that's just what comes with